Today I would like to show you a before and after video. We have been away for the weekend, Saturday afternoon to yesterday evening, and then I wasn't very well last night, so this is what the kitchen looks like after I have done the school run. And I will show you my bedroom later. The dining room isn't looking too bad. Just a few things to clear up. So what I'm going to do is show you my method for sorting all of this out, because it would drive me crazy to be in this. And this is a tour of the upstairs disaster. That's not too bad, just a few things kind of there. But look at this. So, there is an explanation. My son was sick in the night from 4 till about 5:30, and eventually at 5:30 I brought him back upstairs. I was desperate to get back to sleep, so I let him watch something on my phone in bed and I drifted off to sleep, because I knew that he would then drift off to sleep. Anyway, he then, as he does, dropped my phone down this bed, and you can't get to it unless you take all the mattresses off. Okay, so the first thing I've done there is set my timer for 5 minutes. I find this really helpful, especially the messier it is. And then I move from left to right. My Auntie Terry taught me this. She said just go clockwise. And it kind of helps with decisions, because you don't have to think about which bits you're going to tidy first. You just go from left to right and you can do it more on autopilot. The other thing is, I find that, say I set my timer for 5 minutes and it's not very messy, I will sort out those things on the left that I have left for a while because they were just annoying. So I'm there tipping away the old, like, washing up water. It's always good to get rid of that. It's never nice to see that in your sink. And then I just gather the things that need washing up, but I don't do that straight away. I do that when I've done the other main bits. Hairdryer from drying my daughter's hair this morning on our crazy school run. Dishes, which I normally put in the dishwasher before we leave. My morning routine did not go smoothly today. Doing nit treatment before you leave for nursery is never helpful. So I'm just putting away the clean stuff, putting little bits of cheese in that blue bucket there. If you see on the kitchen side, there's a blue bucket, and I throw bits of food that can decompose in there, and then I put it in the recycling afterwards, you know, the compost bin afterwards. But if I have it on my kitchen side like that, I can just hurl stuff in. There's another little bit of cheese that's gone in. Bit of paperwork, I'm throwing it into a basket there in the corner. Ooh, chocolates. I'll have those when I've done my 5-minute cleanup. A few things that I'm taking out to the lounge. Now, normally I try and stay in one space, so I've just taken those out to the lounge, and then I'm going to bob up, because otherwise I'll get too distracted. Here I am. Kitchen roll, that goes on a hook. So handy to have a hook for that. More stuff to wash up. And then that there's a little trinket dish, and it's got things that I bring downstairs from my bedroom. So I put things like batteries and things that need to go in the bin, things that aren't safe for the kids, and I have it high up on a set of drawers. That's my little bag there for dead batteries, and I stick it where the kids can't get to it, because Isaac would put them in his mouth. And then I take them to Sainsbury's or wherever when I get the chance. That is a tiny little safety pin, which is going in the bin. They are my husband's dirty socks. 5 minutes, the time has just gone off. Okay, have my cup of tea. So here I'm just doing a bit of washing up. Luckily I don't have much to do, because I try now to make sure that I don't come down to a kitchen full of too many dishes, because it's so disheartening, and the mornings are such a busy time. So I've only got a few bits and bobs from the morning, the plastic things that I don't like to put in the dishwasher. I'm listening to this audiobook today called The Organised Mum Method, and it's a lady in America who's very funny, and she's a self-confessed previous slob who's changed her ways. And she said her house was in total chaos, and no matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't keep on top of it. So eventually she started with just the dishes, which she said seemed ridiculous, because as soon as you do dishes they need doing again. But if you can keep the dishes under control consistently, then you can move to another part of the kitchen to keep clean consistently. And if your kitchen's clean, then your whole house is clean. And I know what she means, because I find that, especially because my kitchen's a thoroughfare. So I have set the timer for this washing up, and I think I set it for 3 minutes just to see if I could get it done in 3 minutes. And it's going off now. Yep, turning it off. Took 2 minutes. I'm in the bedroom now, and I'm starting with the bed. This is a super king size bed. Usually I'm glad I have it, but every now and again I get a moment when I think, ugh, do we really need a bed this big? It's so heavy to put back. And as you saw earlier, I've had to take this bed apart because my son put my mobile phone down the back of the bed today. I do find that if I can make my bed, the whole of the room looks a bit better, so I try to always start with that now. There's a video called "If You Want to Change the World, Start by Making Your Bed." So here I am putting the mattress topper on, and you'll see in a moment that I have a fight with it because I'm putting it on the wrong way round. I have had broken sleep. So I come back after a while. It takes me ages to figure this out, and then I realise it needs switching round, and I do that. Anyway, I finally get the mattress topper the right way round and tuck that all in. And then I feel like I'm making some sort of progress. And this morning it does feel like it's taking ages just to make the bed. There I am putting the duvet on because I'm trying to do it too quickly. And I've forgotten to put the valance on. Or the fitted sheet. So I set my timer now, 9 minutes. The Latin phrase, festivat lente, I think that's it. Hurry slowly, and it's so true. Because if I don't set it, sometimes I'm more flustered. And it doesn't mean that I'm trying necessarily to finish it in that 9 minutes. So for a long time now, I've gotten into the habit of folding my clothes on the bed. I don't do a full Marie Kondo with my folding, but I do kind of a semi-Marie Kondo. The reason I started folding on the bed was when Grace was a baby. If I put everything away straight away, the noise of drawers opening woke her up. But then I've just since found it's really helpful. So I fold the things in various piles for whichever rooms they're going into. And then I take them to their rooms afterwards. It also stops toddlers from getting hold of them and unfolding them just when you've finished your job. Quite enjoy folding clothes, I'll be honest. There's me getting out the duvet cover. I can't face making it properly. I spent far too long on the bed for now, so I'm just putting it over the top and it makes it look a bit better. I also established a habit years ago of making the bed and then putting the things onto the bed that I wanted to sort through. I don't know why, but it helps me feel less overwhelmed rather than facing an entire room of things that need tidying. So that bag on there is just stuff from the weekend when I've been away. Cup of tea again. So here are just a few more things, and behind me you'll see some vertical storage. I think it's called a hanging file. And I put my iPad in there and various things like laptop, diary, notepad. There's my Hugo rug. 10 minutes, I'm saying. 10 minutes it took to tidy that. And it might not look perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than before. And especially with the bed made, my Hugo rug, a few more things to tidy up, and especially the washing that needs tackling. But they're contained. It looks okay. Specks of light, they're nice. So all in all, today's tidy up took me about 5 minutes plus 2 minutes for the kitchen, so that's 7 minutes, and then it was about 20 minutes for the bedroom, so let's say half an hour. But it was a bit unusually long because I had to, put all the mattresses back, but also I stripped the duvet cover because I realised that I hadn't got away with it, and I did have some sick on from my child. So it was a slightly unusually long process that it would normally be. But still, you can see how much difference half an hour makes, rather than just, I'm just going to leave it all because it just looks so awful and I'm going to go out of the house and come back to it later, when you just have more to do because the day would be further ahead and you'd have all your other jobs as well. Okay, hope this helps. Bye for now.